Welcome back! Our tired little boy. We gotta go back to Heartman. I don't remember what we were doing.
He kept dying because he's a wuss.
Yeah.
Speaking of dying and wusses, going back to a game journalist being awful at playing video games.
Yeah.
I saw one today. This guy goes, he said, I just read game journalists now, but I put at the beginning of all their articles, I just put Dear Diary. And then read it like that.
That's awesome. That's perfect.
Yeah. There's a BT in the room. In the bathroom. This dude's got books. He only read like 20 minutes at a time and then he dies.
Yeah.
And then he dies.
Then he dies.
As well. Not just the usual kind.
Just
on our skin.
There's too much not cleavage there.
It's in all
Because they're far apart.
I guess.
She just doesn't have anything supporting it. She's laying on her back.
Her life force. The stuff that was holding it up, not there anymore.
She's not wearing like a bra that lifts, separates, and supports.
I've seen that Victoria's Secret commercial once.
From like 1993.
Yeah. So what's going on? What are they
I
saying?
don't care. Her ka and ha failed to separate.
So like the nin and Hunter Hunter. Got it.
Or the chakra and everything else. This guy sucks so bad. Dude, he's just gonna like collapse.
I modified the log times.
Oh.
Reporters will have no record.
Oh snap.
Look, a message from Dead Man. It came with the umbilical cord.
Oh dang, he's on our side.
I don't know, man. They might all be evil.
I'm sorry. You deserve to know what you were carrying.
I was carrying a human?
Die Hardman finding out.
Die Hardman.
So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us.
What is it?
Still don't know if the director can be trusted.
Yo, you're speaking of weird commercials. Remember Herbal Essence?
It was taken from Bridget's
The shampoo where women were like having orgasms in the shower, basically.
Oh yeah.
How'd they get away with that?
I don't know.
That was, and then it just suddenly, out of nowhere, it was gone.
Yeah. I felt
Dude,
envious, man.
Those were weird. There was a little kid being like,
Stranding.
"That's bizarre."
Yeah. I ain't never seen a Head and Shoulders commercial
I
look
know,
like
right?
that.
Head and Shoulders has some dignity. Head and Shoulders was a God-fearing like shampoo company.
Dang. Yeah, you're right.
It was weird.
Garnier Fructis was just like a modeling commercial.
Yeah.
They never actually showed him using the thing. Maybe like once or twice. They would just like flip around.
Yeah, it had like the shine. It was like this like color shine going across the air. It was like the drum solo in Fat Bottom Girls. I love that one because it's like almost like a measure too long.
The president's cord was
Oh, yeah, it's right there. It's like just.
Yeah.
It always reminds me of any of the arm wrestling scenes from Over the Top, where it's like here, and then suddenly he's over here.
Yeah. I always think that movie's called Big Rigs.
Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. That game, yeah. Big Rigs, to quote the angry video game nerd.
Yeah. Wasn't Stallone in like a trucking movie?
That was it. He was a trucker that like had the weight set, and he would like only practice with his right arm, and he would like made a living by doing that or something. I don't know. He would turn his hat around backwards like he was Ash Ketchum, and then he would go over the top, which is like an illegal move.
Yeah, yeah.
And like put the leverage over that way.
Our Death Stranding could
It was.
be the latest of many.
He made that after like the second Rocky film, or was it the first?
I don't know. I think it was like late 80s. I could be wrong.
I knew he made that money with like fuck it money.
Yeah.
That movie. He made that movie with fuck it money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he just knew that the same people that were gonna go watch like 2 Rockies were definitely gonna watch that movie, and if 50% of them didn't, he was still gonna make like hundreds of thousands of dollars because he directed, wrote, and starred in it.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, so what's the official Rocky timeline? He loses to Apollo in the first one, but he has heart.
Yeah.
He beats Apollo in the second. He loses to Clubber, Mr. T, in the third one, comes back and beats him.
Yep. And then
Fourth one, him and Drago kills Apollo, then he fights and beats Drago.
When does he retire before Creed? Wasn't there?
There's a fifth one, but I can't for the life of me remember what happened. I think he fought some actual boxer, like in real life. The guy was a boxer.
Yeah.
I forgot who he was, but he beat the crap out of Stallone off the set because Stallone kept saying, "Hit me, man!" Like, actually hit me.
That one was the one. No, that happened with Ivan Drago. He was like, "You're not gonna hit me," and like. No, he was like, he said, "Really hit me." And he said,
knocked him out.
He was like, "I'm not really gonna hit you," and he actually hit him and like broke like his chest, like broke it.
He said, "I must break you."
It halted production for like weeks.
Oh no,
months, I think.
Halting production of a Rocky movie.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to the timeline because I think in the fifth one he lost, and it was about heart again, so he were like retired. Instead of like the Adrian moment, he had like another moment where he said, I think so.
All right, you sure you're not thinking of Balboa? That one?
Oh.
Yeah, you're thinking of that one.
That was the sixth one. That's the one I forgot.
The fifth one, I do not remember anything about it except that the boxer in it was an actual boxer in real life.
Okay. Yeah.
And like not a great actor.
Was he an MMA guy?
No, this was still like the 80s, 90s. Now, in Rocky Balboa, there's a young guy that's a champ. That is the champ.
That's right.
And ESPN's like, let's go to our 3D graphic Imaginimator.
Yeah.
And it shows Rocky in his prime beating him. And he's like, hey, I don't like Rocky beating me. And Rocky's like, well, I don't know if I can beat him.
Yeah.
I don't know why he sounded like Fat Albert. hey.
I don't know if I can beat him.
I don't know if I can eat him. I know I can roof him.
What you think, Sneaky?
I think you can roof him. You like 50 women in. Bill Cosby's a rapist. He might be the worst rapist of like American history.
He is a serial rapist.
Yeah, he might be the worst one.
Wow, we went from talking about Rocky to
rapist.
Dang. No, he probably is, man.
Kevin Bacon was in a movie where he was raped as a child.
That's right.
Kevin Bacon.
Dang.
That was called Sleepers, I think. No, what was it called?
Sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Maybe it was Sleepers.
That's the rule of sexists.
And sleepers are the things Bill Cosby used to defeat Rocky.
Oh, dang.
Go west.
Go west, young man.
All right.
Go save your mother, sister, daughter, pig.
With your customary reserve.
Anyway, so...
We missed a lot of plot here.
Who cares?
Me. I care. I still care.
So, Balboa, he fights the young champion and he loses in the last round by decision.
Right.
So he's got heart.
He got heart.
And the champion's proved himself. Which was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I'm glad that's how it ended.
It's a pretty good.
Creed 1. Apollo Sonny trains him to become the world champ.
That's right.
He beats up... Was it a British
Did you say
guy?
Apollo 1? What you said in Creed Apollo? Yeah,
Creed
the son
1.
of Apollo.
Yeah, the son of Apollo. Son of Apollo.
Yeah.
He beat like some British guy or some Portuguese guy. I don't remember. And he became like the champ. And it's a way better movie than Creed 2. But Creed 2's fight scenes were way better. Like, did you see Creed 2?
No.
It wasn't that great, but he fights Ivan Drago's son.
I don't remember seeing Creed, to tell you the truth.
Creed's
I mean,
good.
even if I did see it, I don't remember. Like,
so Drago's like disgraced, and he's just been training his kid like in an underground. It's an anime, like in some cement basement for like 20 years, and his son's huge. His son actually looks Russian, as opposed to Drago, who looked more German than Russian. So
he looked like Viking. He looked like a
German,
Slav,
like or Nordic. He didn't look Russian at all. Russian. So his son looks Russian. He looks like some dock worker that's been throwing boxes his whole life.
Yeah.
So He's winning like every Russian underground fight and like semi-professional bout. He's like 50-0 or something.
Yeah.
Somehow in boxing, he's like that. You know,
That can happen.
like once. Mayweather. I don't know if anybody. Well, I think
Mike Tyson did it.
He was pretty undefeated. There was that Mexican guy that was like had an unbelievable record.
Pacquiao.
It was
Manny Pacquiao
but he
did
was
it.
beaten by Mayweather. There was some guy before them, I think. He was like a flyweight or something.
Mighty
Anyway,
Mouse?
I don't know. Mighty Mouse is a black guy,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and he's great. He's fantastic. Anyway, so
I got him mixed up with Speedy.
they're like, they come over to America and they're like, "You are not true champion because you have not beaten #1 in world or whatever."
Oh, yeah.
He still talks like he's in Soviet Russia for some reason.
Yeah.
Not just Russia. So, and they portray Russia like it's still Soviet Russia instead of,
yeah.
just ruled by a tyrant like it is now.
Nice. Hey,
Anyway. And
hey,
so-
whoa now, for all of our Russian audience. We tolerate Putin.
Do we?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we do tolerate because I ain't fighting him.
Yeah, see?
He's bigger than me.
Yeah. We do that at least.
I'm more of a non-aggressor.
A coward, you say?
That's the word. So,
Man.
oh gosh. So they come over and Drago meets with Rocky and he's like, "I still remember losing to you," or whatever. And it's like his biggest defeat.
Yeah.
And his wife left him and all that crap. So he convinces Rocky to set up a fight between the two of them because the Rocky's like, "No, it's not worth it." And the kid's like, "No, I gotta do it because like I gotta prove I'm #1 in the world."
Yeah.
So they fight. Drago's kid beats the ever-living crap out of him.
Yeah.
And it looks great. It looks like some dude that outweighs you by 50 pounds just wailing on you. He like breaks his ribs with like a punch.
He's
Him.
wailing on you.
Dude, he busts him up bad. It's great.
He busts him up bad, boss.
Dude. And then I think he did something. I think he hit him after the bell, so it like didn't technically count as a win.
Yeah.
But the whole world saw him lose. And
Oh, yeah.
so Ivan's kid is like skyrocketing, and he becomes between the time of his recovery, he becomes the #1 contender in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And so they fight again after, Apollo, I forgot his son's name, Adonis. I think it's Adonis. Goes back to his roots. He ends up training with a bunch of Mexicans in the desert. It's great.
Oh, really?
They're like punching cinder blocks on chains. It's not a great portrayal of the Mexican people.
Okay. All right.
It's not. And you gotta wonder, Rocky, you're from Philly. How did you meet these people? You've never left Philadelphia ever. So you're like, "We're gonna train with the best," or something, and they go and drive this long desert. I guess they're in Nevada. I don't know where they are. Nevada. And he ends up punching like tires and bricks and fighting this like really stocky Mexican dude.
Yeah.
Who I don't even know if they knew they were in a movie. Because I don't think they got any lines of dialogue.
Oh, okay.
I hope they got paid. I don't know. Stallone may not have paid them.
That's true.
So anyway,
Dang.
he ends up beating Drago because Drago and his dad's relationship was already breaking up, and they end up learning to love each other by the end of it.
Yeah.
So it's a good movie. But the best part is definitely the first fight where Creed gets the ever-living crap kicked out of him.
Yeah.
There's nothing best than seeing like a hero get like lose horribly because you know they're gonna come back.
I don't know if I've said it on here, but have you seen Megalobox?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Man, it's good. It's like, since we're talking about boxing and stuff, it's one of the it's one of the great like boxing anime because it was something that came out like a few years ago, but it was done in an old style like Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Like it just looks old.
Yeah.
But they intentionally like, I don't know if you would say produced it in high def and then lowered the resolution.
Yeah, it needs to look smoky.
Yeah, it does. And the whole thing about it is like there's robotic like arm parts that you can like insert
that should by all physics should like cape someone's skull in whenever
right.
yeah. Hit.
They're just called enhancements or whatever.
Yeah.
But where's a floating thing that I can make? Is
a helicopter?
No. Trying to find what the Oh, floating carrier. Sorry, it's at the back. Got it.
Back.
Anyway,
Under vehicles.
but the whole thing with like the main character is like he doesn't want to do that. He starts off like still using
The
like
dude with the fro.
yeah. But very quickly he gets fame by beating a dude with like because his break.
Yeah.
And the whole thing's about like the integrity of boxing.
Ah, that's cool.
It's
Yeah, I'd like to watch that.
It's pretty neat. It's
not a lot of famous Japanese boxers.
yeah, I wonder why.
Maybe it never took off over there. Look it up, y'all. I know
Yeah.
I know wrestling did. I'm not sure if boxing took off in Japan.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a weird observation.
Well, there couldn't hardly be any heavyweights.
Yeah.
I don't mean that mean. It's just, they're not as big.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. It's hard to like draw interest if you're not like a heavyweight or something.
Yeah.
Unless you're Pacquiao.
What the hell is going on with me?
Or Mayweather.
I know I put on like all the weight, but I'm just trying to put it on the carrier. Just turn around, dog. Look at this.
We need a Jamie. We need someone to look stuff up for us. What weight class is...
You're the Jamie.
Yeah, but I don't feel like doing it. We need another one. We need Jamie too.
That's funny.
What weight class is Floyd Mayweather? Because I don't think he's a heavyweight.
I don't know.
There's no way.
We need a Jamie. Who else do you want in here doing this? Exactly.
Huh?
What? Who? Who?
Because he was smaller than Conor McGregor and he's not a heavyweight.
Yeah. There we go.
He's probably like, what, 160
Man,
pounds?
skip this. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's a welterweight.
A welterweight, you say? Man, that took way long to do.
He's 147, 150 pounds. Good lord, I got like 30 pounds on that guy. And he would cave my body in. He must be short.
He can cave my body in.
He could. Because I think man, ugh.
I wouldn't listen to the exact numbers you were saying, but I believe you.
He's like 145 to 150 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Jizz. Oh, jeez, man.
Ugh, jeez.
Oh, jizz.
That just makes me appreciate him more. He must be fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
If you get that much notoriety and not be a heavyweight.
Yeah. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Which I think that's the same weight as Anderson Silva, wasn't it? When he had middleweight or something like that.
He's been all over the place.
I don't think he went to light heavyweight because I think that's what John Jones was. I know they talked about them fighting, but I think John Jones had like 20 or 30 pounds on him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not going up."
No. John Jones was heavyweight.
No, he's not heavyweight.
Yes, he
I know
is.
he's not because he wasn't the heavyweight champion.
No, he was because Anderson Silva was light heavyweight, and they said he was gonna. John Jones is huge.
He is, but I don't think he's a heavyweight. I don't think he is because he didn't fight people like Randy Couture, I don't think, and those kind of guys.
Randy Couture wasn't there anymore.
I know, but I'm saying like that class.
No, he came up after them. You can look that up, and
Yeah.
I'm fully prepared to be wrong, but I think we've had this talk before.
I think he's middle or light heavyweight. Let me see.
No, because John Jones has like 3 belts in 3 different weight classes. He was like the first guy to do that, unless I'm mistaken. Again, I can be wrong.
I know McGregor had like 2 of them or so, or something like that. I don't know. He had like 2 or 3 belts. He's 6'4", 205.
Okay.
So what? Man, he's still
So-
25-1. Good lord. Light heavyweight.
Okay.
Light heavyweight. Apparently he's eyeing a new weight class. Maybe he's going up to heavy.
Maybe.
He is going up to heavyweight. Maybe that's what you just heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought I heard that. I was like, man.
Phew. That'd be impressive as all get out.
I can't tell if there are BTs around or not.
It sucks, man. He got busted for like cocaine or something like that.
After the steroid thing.
Yeah, or whatever. I don't know.
Well, they're two different drugs.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not going this way. I'm gonna go around. Bye. I'd rather go around than deal with those assholes. Yeah, look, I'm just gonna walk back down the mountain. Like, nah.
I'll be walking down the mountain.
See?
Walk.
Peace.
I think Mighty Mouse is like flyweight or something like that. He's a small dude.
A small dude, you say?
But, man, he's hella good.
Yeah. I like Uriah Faber.
Yeah, he's cool.
For the longest time.
Oh, there's some other guy.
Oh, there's some other guy.
Oh, I like that dude that beat McGregor. We talked about him before. The Russian guy.
Gamedov?
No.
Oh, no. Khabib.
Yeah, Khabib's great. I wonder when he's fighting again, because he's still like the champ of that tier or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish I had the money to watch MMA. Anybody else have that problem? If you do,
Yeah,
post in the comments below. Because I love MMA, but man,
I just watch it on YouTube the next day.
I know. I just want to watch it while it's happening, though.
Yeah. I used to be able to like stream it, like find it, but they started cracking out on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure some guy on Reddit that's like, "You're not in the right place, man."
Yeah. You're not a real fan.
You're right. I'm not. I'd rather be building Zoids.
Man, I'm gonna like make some people who care about like sports mad, because like I don't care. It's not that y'all can't care, I just don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like, I would rather like, and I mean sports that have a ball involved.
Yeah.
Because I would totally rather watch like MMA.
I'd rather watch boxing or MMA.
Boxing or something.
Like, some kind of contact sport like that.
But I did watch the Super Bowl and had like a great time.
I didn't and had a great time.
Oh, you meant you didn't have a great time?
No, I didn't watch the Super Bowl and had a great time.
Yeah, it was great for me. I was like, yeah, all right.
Here's a couple of whores singing songs in Spanish.
Man, I almost missed the halftime show, and I wasn't even upset about it.
Yeah, but it sucked. I mean, I love Shakira, but I bet it sucked.
It was actually okay. It was better than like some
Whore.
There could have been some like middling bullshit they could have done, but they didn't. They just played the hits and had fun. So I was like, all right.
I made that same joke when the last Super Bowl I watched was at Andy's, and it was one where Katy Perry performed.
Oh God!
And I made him laugh because I just said, "She's the whore of Babylon."
The whore of Babylon.
Because he came out riding like some electric-looking tiger or a lion, and it was like all Egyptian. I'm like, "She's the whore of Babylon." We all know that's
funny.
Madonna. Dude, Madonna has always sucked.
Yeah.
I liked that song "Like a Prayer," but
Yeah.
man, she sucks. She's not good.
Yeah.
Man.
I accidentally stood up. I didn't mean to, but I recovered.
At least Shakira is talented.
Yeah, she's way more. Well, people will debate that, but
No.
she's talented and she did a lot of work by herself. And
She writes everything. Just the way she dances is impressive. She deserves worldwide recognition just by being able to do what she does as a skill.
yeah. Well, did you hear about that bullshit? People were upset because like J-Lo or whatever her name is.
It's pronounced J-Lo.
Yeah. Came out like on a pole.
No, and I don't care.
Yeah. Well, people were getting mad, and I was just like,
The only thing I'll get mad about is she's like a mom.
yeah.
I know, it's weird, like, to see any kind of mom on a pole.
Yeah.
That sounds like a site no one should visit. Moms on a pole.
Ugh.
See?
Yeah. Your example was completely
If
right,
she were
Dan.
like 20, it would make sense. But she's like 50 and has like kids. She may even have grandkids for all I know.
For all I care.
She's the age to have grandkids. And it's not because she's a woman. If it was a 50-year-old dude on a pole, it'd be weird.
Dudes on poles are weird. Except, well, even if they're firemen, walk around.
Even if they're firemen, they're still weird.
Take the stairs. I don't think you'll get to a fire any faster if y'all dudes didn't use like a fucking staircase.
I don't know, man. You're a physicist. Do the math.
Did it.
Why don't they just build everything on the first story?
Because people want to live in Chicago. That's why.
No one wants to live in Chicago.
Oh, the Chicago people want to live in Chicago. They wouldn't live anywhere else. Why are they still living there?
I don't know, man. Maybe
they love it.
Maybe because they get shot if they try to leave.
No, how? By who?
Everybody in Chicago has guns, even though they have a super strict gun law.
They're all right.
Dude, they always be shooting people in Chicago.
Yeah.
If you're from Chicago, leave a comment telling us how many people be getting shot.
Be shooting.
Be getting shot
We be
in Chicago.
Shooting. Man, that's funny.
It's true.
Well, things can be true and funny. They're not mutually exclusive.
Musically exclusive.
Musically inclusive. That's how everybody wants to be.
Ugh, I hope not.
Yeah. Man.
I'm already tired of this rap country. So no more blending of genres, please. Unless your name is Prince or Bowie.
They're dead.
Don't be blending genres.
Man. They said that about the races a long time ago, Dan.
Man, they were wrong about that.
Yeah.
For the record, they were wrong about that.
Yeah.
My family has mixed races. It's great.
Yeah. They might be wrong about the music thing, though.
All I know is that little Nas X guy that's still riding.
Lil Nas.
His name's like little Nas X or whatever. No, there's only one rapper named Nas, and he's awesome. This guy sucks.
I thought his name was Lil Nas.
He doesn't get to be Nas. There's already a Nas.
I don't know or care. I'm just saying. I think people call him Lil Nas.
I'm calling Little Nas.
All right.
I'm calling Little Nas X.
Just don't put an E on the end of that.
Nas?
No.
Nas.
No. What are you saying? You're saying Nas, and then put an A on the end. Put the A on the end in your head.
NASA?
No. You just put an S. I said an A sound. Look, be Cotton Hill and think about what I'm saying. There you go.
Little Nazi X. If his name was Little Nazi X, he'd be more interesting.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, oh, I'm subverting expectations or something.
A Nazi.
Anyway, so Little Nas X wrote that stupid Old Town Road song that he stole like the riff from like a Nine Inch Nails song.
Okay.
And it's so awful, and people won't admit that it's a one-hit wonder. Like that, it's a one-hit wonder. That is gonna be gone in 5 years.
I mean, he hasn't had a chance to do anything else. He's been too busy remixing it.
I know he's the one that's feeding into it. He's doing the snow effect, the Informer guy.
Oh yeah, the snowball effect.
He's just like,
whoa.
He's just Vanilla Ice.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, if you can make millions of dollars off one song, do it. But then, like, go off into the sunset. Like, stop being relevant,
or stop doing interviews, stop promoting it, and make something else.
Yeah, I'm fine with him stopping. Like,
he's not good.
No,
he's not good.
And I still haven't heard that song. Just for the record, so everybody, if they ask,
it's a Kid Rock B-side. Let's all admit that.
I hate Kid Rock too.
Then you should hate this song. If people don't like Kid Rock, they shouldn't like this song. It's just as bad.
Just as bad.
It sounds like something that would have been off a B-side of Kid Rock's American Badass.
And that's a bad album.
Yeah.
Not to get away from Lil Nazi or whatever his name is. But swastikas are bad, okay?
Nazis are bad, okay?
But Kid Rock sucks.
Yeah, he's awful.
Like, a lot. Like, I don't understand why anybody likes him. It's like the same hatred I have for Creed and, like, My Chemical Romance and, like,
See, My Chemical Romance doesn't suck, though.
What do you mean?
My Chemical Romance is all right. They made the Black Parade.
Did I take a nap? Did I? I don't remember. Let's leave. Bye. All I needed to do was like refresh myself.
I think if you need Billy Ray Cyrus's help, you probably shouldn't be in the music industry.
Yeah.
Then that goes for his daughter. Dude, I don't know how Miley Cyrus has that god-awful southern accent. No one should sound that bad It's like, did you come over on a covered wagon? Man, I have met people from Tennessee, from North, South Carolina, and Louisiana that speak better than her. I've met people who are like Creole that are more understandable than her. She sounds so awful.
I don't want to take you away from this, but didn't we see this cutscene where he was talking about the moon?
I don't know, man. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a soldier and a doctor, Tinker Tailor Soldier Man. I don't even think he knew he was in a game.
Man, I made a joke about that one time when that Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy movie came out.
Yeah, it looked great.
You texted me or whatever, and I said like the perfect 5 words to make you laugh, and I can't remember them. God, I feel awful as a friend. But it was like, I had an incel in there. God, it was great. Anyway, I watched that movie with my mom, and we were both lost. Kind of how like you're lost with this game.
Yeah.
I was lost in that movie. I had no idea what was going on, but I loved every minute of it.
I liked the Imitation Game.
The Imitation Game?
Yeah, it's about Alan Turing.
Yeah. I watched
great.
that with stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But hey, we're halfway to our destination. It's down here. I had to take a nap, but that's going to be time for this episode.
All right. See you next week, guys.
No, it'll be in 2 days. Peace.